Consumers are using their mobile devices more than ever before, making text marketing a must-have for businesses looking to reach current and prospective customers anytime, anywhere. However, if you want to leverage the benefits of text marketing, you'll need to build an effective text marketing database first. As with virtually any marketing tactic, your campaign will not live up to its full potential without a solid database. You'll find that consumers are more reluctant to give up their mobile phone numbers as opposed to their email addresses, making this a more difficult task. In this segment, we'll go over the most effective methods for building and growing your Go Mobile text marketing database. When you get people to opt in to text message marketing, you'll have a direct line of communication with people who buy from you or who may buy from you. These are people who have given you permission to sell to them on a regular basis, whatever product or service you're offering. So you'll never have to worry about spam. They can easily opt out if they find that the messages you sent aren't what they'd hoped, so treat this gift with respect. And the great thing about building an opt-in text messaging list is that once you kick it off, it's on autopilot. There's no knocking on doors, cold calling, or frantic networking involved. The leads come in, and you can spend more time nurturing and converting them. In this video, we'll discuss what opt-in text messaging is, how it can help your business, save you money, and how to launch a results-driving opt-in text campaign. Opt-in text messaging is the most cost-effective way to market goods and services to large groups of people simultaneously. But because there are rules to follow about how you conduct opt-in text messaging, you can't simply buy a list of phone numbers and begin. You have to build an opt-in list, your own opt-in list. By now you've heard the term SMS. It stands for Short Message Service and is synonymous with text marketing. It's a permission-based activity, meaning that potential customers have to give their permission for you to send them marketing text messages. Once they do, guard this asset carefully. When people voluntarily join your list, they're expecting to hear from you. They're giving you specific permission to contact them. That means you don't have to feel any anxiety when you hit the send button. You know you'll be strengthening your brand rather than harming it. You won't get spam complaints because your opt-ins made a conscious decision to join. And because people keep mobile numbers much longer than email addresses, and because most people only have one mobile number, you won't have a bunch of unresponsive contacts that you have to constantly weed out. By far, the best way to grow your opt-in list is to offer an incentive and have customers text a keyword to a short code to join. And don't skip on the incentive. Text marketing is so powerful, you may even want to consider your incentive to be a loss leader. In other words, you could lose a little money in the first offer, but make it up with more in the long run. Consider offering big discounts or free items to get people started. You'll combine your incentive with a keyword and a short code combination to get people to opt in. The keyword is a single word up to 12 characters. As a best practice, pick a keyword that is a single word so it won't be corrected by the dreaded autocorrect. Find a keyword that matches your brand and relates to the incentive. What's a short code? A short code is a 5 or 6 digit number that's provided by the platform. With a strong incentive, keyword, short code combination, you can start to grow a clean, powerful list. There are 4 important elements to include in any promotion you run. You must include instructions on how customers can opt out and unsubscribe at any time by texting STOP, S-T-O-P, to your shortcode. You should also let your customers know they can receive help by texting HELP, H-E-L-P, to your shortcode. Carriers require you to notify consumers of the cost of the service. Calls to action and opt-in confirmation messages should include the phrase, "Message and data rates may apply." Finally, tell your customers the maximum number of messages they can expect to receive from your business, either on a monthly basis or by transaction. Using a kiosk to help you and your staff collect customer information is one of the most effective, least intrusive methods of building your database. This is because it requires the least effort from the customer. At checkout, your staff already have their first and last names, so they just ask for the mobile number. Of course, on a cash sale, they'll ask for all three. This tends to be the choice of more upscale shops and restaurants. I have clients that also have sales staff carry mobile phones specifically designed as a kiosk. They're older, no longer active on any cellular network, but they are connected to the store's Wi-Fi. With these sneaky kiosks, as I think of them, they can also capture prospect information as well. Kiosks work well at reception counters. They travel easily, so trade shows and events can capture a large number of prospects quickly and securely. Capturing email. A customer replies to a keyword and gets an instant reply back asking that user to respond with their email address or other information. This other information is then stored by the platform and can be exported for later use. Working with traditional media. When keywords are added to traditional media like radio, print, television, flyers, or event marketing, they can provide an immediate alert to the advertiser when someone engages, or it can track how many people texted in from the advertisement. Lead notifications are an advanced configuration of regular keyword campaigns. Autoresponders. When a customer texts into a keyword, they get an automatic response. A second timed response can also be generated in the future with an autoresponder campaign. Simply select the length of time between the two messages and your customer will get the next message from you at the chosen interval. The mobile channel has clearly become the first point of interaction between consumers and brands, and more consumers have come to prefer receiving mobile coupons over paper coupons. A recent study on mobile coupons that surveyed 1,200 consumers highlights the urgency text messages deliver. 60% of consumers said they would redeem a mobile coupon received via text within a week. 25% said they would plan to redeem that coupon within 3 days. These findings clearly underscore a useful context to understand consumers' preference to store and redeeming coupons through their phones, with more than half preferring a text message with a link to the coupon. Making loyalty programs accessible via mobile devices is the most effective way to drive customer engagement. Adding strong evidence to this is recent customer loyalty research that shows that 75% of consumers confirm their willingness to participate and reply to loyalty program alerts if they could access the program easily from a smartphone. This data provides key insights in taking a great step in the right direction to appeal to consumers who want to engage with loyalty programs from their smartphones via text messages. A growing number of consumers prefer accessing rewards information from a link in a text message rather than through an app. Evidence consistently suggests that many companies use apps for mobile loyalty, but more members prefer text engagement over apps. Opt-in text messaging is simple, powerful, and inexpensive. You'll maximize your time with text marketing because you get a huge return on your investment for a minimal investment of time. Messages take just a few seconds to draft. You won't sit in front of a computer for hours trying to write pages of copy. Your team won't have to figure out how to write catchy subject lines just to get 1 out of 5 people to open the message as you do with email. Contacts read 98% of text messages compared with just 20% of emails. One of the benefits of text message marketing is that it's inexpensive compared to other channels. Text costs just pennies to send, and you're virtually guaranteed that the message will be read, so you don't have to worry about wasted expenses. Adding a kiosk or a keyword shortcode combination to your existing website is another way to add to your database. Customers and prospects alike will opt in given an offer that appeals to them. This kind of information will also arrive every day, all day long, because your website's always there, 24/7, 365. And you can segment it even further if you use different keywords on different pages of your site. These different keywords can tell you which aspect of your site has caught their interest. So what can we take away from all this? We've learned that building a great database is really, really important. We've learned that there are a number of ways to build a great database. We've learned that people who opt into our database are giving us permission to text them, permission to sell to them. So we must guard this treasure and respect it and treat it like gold. I invite you to begin building your own database today with our free 30-day trial. Go to TechSavvy561, you'll find the pricing plan. Click the button, select the trial, and get started today. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time when we discuss keywords, shortcodes, and coupons in more detail.